What's up guys, this is Noel Study Abroad here again and welcome back to my channel. In my last video I talked about the next steps to take after submitting the Romanian Government Scholarship MFA. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a Q&A session on some questions I've been receiving regarding the Romanian Government Scholarship. I've been seeing a lot of messages. My DM has been flooded with lots of messages on WhatsApp, on Facebook, and even on my Facebook groups. I've been seeing a lot of questions, so I decided to come up with a Q&A session to clarify your doubts. Okay, now the first question we have here is does grades affect the application that much? The answer is no, because it is clear already. Yeah, it is clear. If you joined some communities on the Romanian Government Scholarship, they are saying a lot about this, because this is where students are getting confused. The truth is, grades doesn't affect the application, yeah, that much. It doesn't, yeah, because they focus more on your resume, which is your curriculum vitae, your CV. They want to see your experiences, your past experiences, your work experiences, your extracurricular activities outside school, your internship programs, your relevant recommendations, yeah, and they want to know if these things are aligned with the field of studies you applied for. For example, if you are applying for computer science, they want to see your work experiences from the computer field. Let's say, for example, you worked in a cyber cafe, you worked in a software company. They want to see things like that, and they want to see recommendation from professors of computer science, lecturers of computer science. But if you don't have one, you can get recommendations from people in high authority like government workers, clergies, professors, politicians, principals and head of schools, yeah, people in high authority, and civil servants as well. So the grade doesn't affect it that much, because I've seen students with 7.0 over 10, 8.0 over 10, 8.5, but still end up not getting the scholarship. So it's not about the grade, it's about your resume. They need a very, very good and standard resume, one filled with experiences and extracurricular activities. They want to know if you've participated in competitions, hackathons, programs, what do they call it, webinars and all that. They just want someone who have engaged in lots of activities. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Someone that has engaged in internships. They just want to know if you've been building yourself up, and most especially if it's in the field of study you applied for. Yeah, so guys, the answer is no. Grades does not affect the application that much. But if you have a good grade and you have a resume, then you are on the right track. If you have a good grade and you have a very good resume, these two are key to getting the scholarship. So you must have a good grade and you must have a good resume. But on the other hand, if your grades are not that good and your resume is standard, then you are sure to get the scholarship. That's not a problem. Yeah, and also there are some courses that are less competitive. Yeah, so many of them I mentioned in the description: agronomy, sociology, social sciences, theater arts, and courses like that. Yeah, if you apply to those courses, they affect the application in a way. And also universities that accept a lot of students and are less competitive, yeah, they affect the application in a way. Yeah, so if this is your question, the answer is no, it doesn't affect the application that much. So guys, I hope that's answered the question. Now the number 2 question is, what universities do you think increases the chances of getting them selected? Yeah, we have about 5 universities. Yeah, the number 1 on the list is Babes-Bolyai University. That's one of the oldest and prestigious university in Romania, and it accepts a lot of students, foreigners, I mean, yeah, over 10,000 foreigners. Yeah, it's a good university though, and it's a public university. We also have Transylvania University of Brasov. We also have University of Craiova. We have University of Oradea, and we have just to mention a few. Yeah, those are the few I know of. Yeah, so if you applied to any of these universities, then you're on the right track. So question number 3, what are the colleges that accept small students? Okay, just as I've said before, um Transylvania University of Brasov, Babes-Bolyai University, University of Craiova, University of Oradea, and so many others. Yeah. Then question number 4. I heard that resumes contributes a lot to the application. Is that true? Yeah, okay. Most of these questions are repeated. Yeah, because these are some of the few I received on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah. So as I've said before, resume is key to getting the scholarship. That is the number one thing. Yeah, that is the first thing you should focus on, because like I said before, they want to see your activities, your extracurricular activities, the things you've done outside studies. It's just like applying to Harvard University. Harvard does not want to see your grade. They want to see your contributions, some things you've done. Like for example, if you are applying to, let's say, computer science at Harvard University, they don't want to see your grade. Oh yeah, you have a good grade, that's fine, but they want to see the things you've done with the little knowledge of computer science you have. They want to know if you've developed an app before. They want to know if you've developed a database system for your school. Yeah, they want to know if you've hacked into your school management system before, stuff like that. Yeah, if they can see those things, they will be like, wow, this kid really knows what he's doing. So resume is key. That's the number one thing. And they also want to see recommendations from people that are in your field of study, or people in high authority, like government workers, doctors, politicians, clergies, and principals. Yeah, head of schools, professors, lecturers, people like that. Yeah. Then question number 5. I heard Babes-Bolyai University accepts a lot of international students. Is this true? Yes, it is very, very, very true. Yeah, because it is the number one university on the list with the highest acceptance rate. Over the years, Babes-Bolyai have been accepting a lot of international students. Like, I mean a lot. And it being a public university is the very best part. Yeah, that's the truth. So if you apply to Babes-Bolyai, you are on the right track. Yeah, and if it's your first choice, you are already getting there. Then question number 6. Please list out the low competitive courses that helps give an edge over other students. Okay, to mention a few, we have accounting, agronomy, biology, economics, cybernetics. We have sociology. Just think of courses that students dislike, like most of those underrated courses. Yeah, they have low competition. So if you applied for any of them, you're on the right track. Yes. Then question 7. If I don't get accepted, can I still study in Romania with affordable tuition? Why not? Romania is a country with affordable tuition, unlike other European countries with high tuition and stuff. Yeah, so if you don't get accepted, you can as well study in Romania if you come from a middle class family. Yeah, because for the good universities, the high quality universities in Romania, the total fee per year ranges from 4,500 euros to 9,500 euros, which is including the tuition, accommodation, feeding, and miscellaneous expenses. Yeah, so if you come from a middle class family, you can study in Romania with this fee, 4,500 euros to 9,500 euros per year. This is the total package, including tuition, accommodation, feeding, and miscellaneous. Yeah, then the cheapest universities for those people coming from low income families, poor families and stuff. Yeah, the total fee per year ranges from 3,000 euros to 6,000 euros per year, which includes tuition, accommodation, feeding, and miscellaneous expenses. So Romania is cheap, unlike most of those European countries. Yeah, and if you are from an EU country or an EEA country, yeah, you can as well study in Romania with less tuition. Yeah, with less fees. Yeah, and you even stand the chance of studying tuition free at any public university of your choice. Yeah, in Romania. That is one benefit for EU/EEA countries. Yeah, so if you are from any of these countries, you just have to do some little research to find out these universities and how you can start with the process. All right, guys, so I will just go through the questions again. Number 1, does grades affect the application that much? I said no. Number 2, what universities do you think increases the chances of getting selected? I said Babes-Bolyai University, Transylvania University of Brasov, University of Craiova, University of Oradea, and some few others. Then what are the colleges that accept more students? Just the same. I think this is the same with question 2. Yeah, then question number 4, I heard that resumes contribute a lot to the application. Is that true? Yes, it is. Question 5, I heard Babes-Bolyai University accepts a lot of international students. Is this true? Yes, it is. Question 6, please list out the low competitive courses that helps give an edge over other students. Just check the description. I mentioned a few: agronomy, cybernetics, sociology, social sciences, and stuff. Yeah, just check the description. Then question 7, if I don't get accepted, can I study in Romania with affordable tuition? Yes, you can, most especially if you come from a middle class family or family with low income. Yeah, so guys, that's it for this video. If you found this video helpful, please do well to share it with your friends. Yeah, do well to like as well and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a new video. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.